you fought a giant fucking fuck-off Sadako.
Yeah.
With a tombstone.
With a tombstone.
With a tombstone.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace and go fuck yourself. That line should not go that hard, but it does. Damn.
Big fuck off circle?
The big fuck off circle. Yeah. So yeah, as it turns out, yesterday, I don't know when the fuck it happened, but like, one of my RAM 6 sticks got unseated, which is deeply concerning, but you know what? It's okay, because it's back in now, baby! Woo!
And your computer seems to be running fine enough to where you can talk to us.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, yeah, it's fine now. I mean, keep in mind, one of my RAM sticks is still 16 gigs, which is perfectly fine, but that was very much a hard cap on the performance of this particular game and the quality and all that fun business. But I mean,
is that why it look kind of like Hot Garbo?
A little bit, but it should look a little bit less Hot Garbo.
Wait, will my computer have this similar problem since I built mine similar to yours?
I mean, I don't know, maybe.
I think that varies from person to person.
Here, I think something that normally fixes this, these performance shenanigans is it just gotta stream it and then de-stream it again.
Shenanigans.
Oh my god, why is it being weird now? Indy.
Because we had to invoke Murphy's Law.
Indy.
Indiana Jones and the fuck off of Murphy's Law.
Oh, Jesus. You know why? It's probably because, I don't know. It's probably because, streaming the game as well, so that's probably gonna cause it a little bit. Here, just go ahead and... Just go ahead and decrease some settings. Oh, there we go. Perfect. See? Fine now. Yippee.
So, did you guys also see the picture of the cute little floofer that showed up in the store today?
I did see that. That was cute. You got an ad for Kraven the Hunter? Oh, boy.
I got to boop the snoot. I have had a happy day.
Alrighty, then. I'm pretty sure I'm in, like, exclusively restricted territory, so I could probably just... No, actually, I'm not. Okay. I guess I will remain in my priestly garb. But yeah, look at that view!
Damn!
Infinitely nicer than yesterday.
What did it look like yesterday?
Hell of a view.
Kind of looked like ass.
What,
basically just the issue was that a lot of the more distant textures were relying too heavily on like DLSS and all that stuff, so it made everything a bit blurry and a bit weird to look at. But
seriously, what is fucking gorgeous view? Take a photo and that shit.
So yeah, no, I had a lot of stuff at Ultra and I just kind of took it down to high, and that effectively fixed it. So yeah, no, at the very least we're still doing better, like graphics wise and performance wise, than yesterday. We're still doing indie. Oh wow, this has a fast travel thing too. Ooh.
Wait, how does that work?
More fascistas. $80.
Fascista.
So,
we're live?
Yeah, no, we're live.
Sick.
I realized that I mean, I think the number one combatant to copyrighted audio is just talking. So you know what? The sooner we get this bitch going, the better.
Wait, they're stream. Wait, what? They can't let you play the Indiana Jones theme on Twitch?
No. So the problem is that it's like, sure, man. On a fundamental level, yes, we could just play the game with the streamer mode on, but then there would be no audio. because
everything in here is
copyrighted. It's all fucking licensed music.
Which is
like
kind
the
of
score
ass.
music?
I would not recommend the jump. That's better.
This.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, my life. Okay. All right. No, I'm in a non-restricted area at the moment.
Homina.
Oh, that is a.
Fighting the leg.
Oh, that is a man who knows I'm not a priest somehow.
A fascist?
Yes. A viscous.
Easy. Just go up to him and say, "Ciao, pronto costa."
I mean, I guess I could just start beating the shit out of people. Nah,
well, then again, I guess you can't really ask how much the tank would be.
Okay. Journal.
Need to get away.
Ah, just gonna go ahead and start moving. Oh, wow, you seem to be awfully nonplussed about where I am. Okay. Let's see then.
Cobblestone workers.
Take a photo. Snappy.
Nifty.
Mm-hmm.
One sec.
Okay, so let's see. We need to go down this little pathway here. Okay. Also, as it turns out, one of the reasons why Discord was actually futzing with my frame rate was yeah. So that fucking what's it called? The clipping feature that Discord has just sort of fucks up higher end games. Lovely. So I mean, I'm hoping that maybe this will mitigate some of the issues that I had with FF16, at the very least. All right. Oh, Storm Fragment.
Petrus could refer to Saint Peter. Nuntius Christi, messenger of Christ, patron of the fallen angels, protector of the Circulimani,
The big circle.
great circle.
Oh yeah, that's right. Also, my Glep plushie came in today as well. Dumbass!
You have any idea how old that was?
Ma che ci ha fatto entrare? Ti faccio secco!
That's his
Mossano
daddy.
te!
That's for the vase.
Lockbox note. Upon mounting the lockbox, pick it up when it's your turn to move artifacts from the dig site. By the way, the captain changed your code. Again, November, last year. So what, 1936? Oh, Kane, give me that. Oh, photograph. Hold up. Oh, another one of these inscriptions. Ugh. There we go.
That should be enough photos for Antonio.
Also, let me see. I'm pretty sure I can get a new upgrade. Punch Out, Brawler. Oh yeah, Cutman. I unlocked this, but then it kind of... because I died or got fucked up or whatever, it didn't actually save the damn thing. Oh my, both muted. Daring today, aren't we? Oh yeah, that's right. So here, they said 11 and then last year, so that'd be 36. Bada boopy.
Sorry, I had to grab a snack. I've got some Pop-Tarts.
No worries.
I was shaving.
Street Scraper, or Scrapper, fuck. Deal increased damage with with 1 and 2-handed weapons. Nice.
Street Scraper, is that the thing that was designed specifically to hurt Squidward?
Oh, jeez.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Squidward's big fucking dick-crushing machine, I'm aware. I'll never get it. You know, it's that contraption on the streets during
Bikini Bottom.
on the streets of Bikini Bottom during that one episode where like Squidward just gets fucking compressed for no goddamn reason.
So people were actually theorizing on what it actually did, and the general conclusion for that was it was trash disposal. Since Steven Hillenberg's like a huge anti-littering guy.
Well, at least he was wearing his seatbelt.
Okay, yeah, oh, yeah, that's right. We gotta return that stone fragment, and then we can go do the Mad Priest bit in the sewers. Doop a doop boop boo, boop a boop boop boo. Hello, fascista. Oh, I don't think you know a thing about respect, friend.
Okay, what were the Nazis called before being called Nazis?
I mean, you have the literal, you have like the flat out version of it, which is the National Socialist Party.
Yeah, the National Socialist Party, and I think some of them just referred to them as German nationalists. But
Is that why?
again, don't take my word.
But I mean, also being a nationalist is
what?
also just just like being a nationalist is also just a funny way to say that, you know, you're a fascist or a Nazi.
Is that why people are so averse to socialism?
No.
I mean, it's strange because they didn't really practice socialism in concept. I feel like it was. I feel that feels like a misappropriation of the term.
Oh,
I think
they're just parading around that term.
I feel like Noir might know a bit more about this particular thing than I am, mostly because he's
But
just a bit more
alas.
knowledgeable. But yeah, he is not here at the moment. But it's just like, you know.
Where's our fucking wizard?
Mm-hmm. We ain't doing wizards no more. It's mech pilots now.
Sick.
I mean, you can still be a wizard and a mech pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at Witch of Mercury.
I have started reading up on the rules for Lancer now at this point, and thankfully a lot of it just seems fairly straightforward.
It's a stone fragment of the
How many?
tomb of Saint Peter.
I have to look more into the intricacies of combat though for it to be really effective.
So apparently we need like actually designed maps and battlefields now.
Yeah, I need to start making up
Never
battlefields
that
and stuff.
adventurous.
Oh, time to turn into a topographer.
Yeah, I mean at the very least, I was kind of you just need to make sure that we've got like.
Keep digging for clues.
Oh, number one.
St. Peter,
Snippy snappy. Alright. But I mean, yeah, no, at the very least, this will likely be a much shorter thing, mainly because Lancer campaigns are designed, but largely with the intention of being, like, way shorter experiences, so... I mean, yeah, no, at the very least, it won't be too difficult to make that many maps. Not to mention, I think the problem is that a combat kind of needs to be a little bit more deliberate and intentional. But at the very least, you know, I can just kind of, like, make a coterie of, like, basic maps for use. And just have them, like, ready to go. I wouldn't be surprised if there was just, like, a set of Lancer maps you can find online for, like, the basic stuff. Wait, I don't want to go back to you yet. That's plot progression. Where the fuck is the sewer? Ignore me. I'm gonna go do the Mad Priest now. Ignore me!
I would regret to inform you that the excavation
I should really bind journal to a better button.
I need some time to monitor.
Wait, not here. Hold on. I can do this really quickly. Mouse and keyboard, key bindings, the journal. Actually, is tab anything right now? Oh, tab is your right, that makes sense. Oh, you know what? Here, fucking... Was I on anything else? Nope. Okay, cool. I'm okay with this. Much better. I mean, Here, let me just... Sorry. Okay, last time I'm gonna fuck with settings for a minute, I swear. Alright, Oh, why is the journal on caps as well? Here, just... The simulation bar has sent me a DM on Discord. What could this be? Probably about Lancer. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'll look at those too. Thanks, Sam. Alright, there we go.
Dang it, I don't know what you were humming just a moment ago, but for some reason now I'm just thinking of Kiss from a Rose.
How about the Jurassic Park theme? Alright.
Fuck. Wait, play me off, Johnny.
Ba, 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 ba. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. I'm not even sure if I should bother buying more stuff from that camera shop, because a lot of it is just like pointing at artifacts and stuff, and I'm not sure if the money will be more worthwhile later on. But also, I mean, like, I don't know how much of this game is actually going to take place in Italy, so...
That's a really good question.
Whatever. I'll go buy whatever the fuck this dude's got. I'm shitting money. Vatican notes? Oh, Jesus. Maybe I'm not shitting as much money as I thought. Didn't mean to use that. Alright.
Take a look.
Sure.
I'll have this.
Damn, I will be back
Back anytime, signore.
be back later with more money. Pardon me, bastards. I am simply minding my business. Ooh, okay.
Show your way into the Apostolic Palace from
Power of Nicholas V.
Era grosso come un cavallo.
Hey guys, what's up? Don't mind me. I'm just priesting around. I'm surprised nobody fucking called me out yesterday that I just could not remember the word priest. That entire stream.
Really?
Yeah, no, I kept calling Indy the Pope.
Oh my god.
I was just kind of. I think I was just out of it.
I mean, understandable, you know. Oh, there we go. I'm back in indie mode. Oh, I see. I probably need to be a little bit higher up before I can actually use that. God, did either of you watch the fucking video I posted in plans to say that we're doing the golden circle today?
Let me see.
I know it looks like it's designed, and I know it looks a certain way, but I can assure you it's a really funny video.
Where is it? Fuck off, YouTube.
You know, I would argue this is probably when you actually would need the stamina. Eh, whatever, it's fine.
Wait, what?
You know,
In
when
that
you're
situation.
when you're hanging onto that whip.
Yeah, that's the word I wanted to go with. Situation.
Situation.
Situation. We're living in situation.
We're certainly living in a
Every
nation.
explanation.
Ah, fuck!
It's remediation.
Well, back to it,
And
I
that was some
suppose.
bad.
Wet indie mode. Just fucking what your dad thinks the new Indiana Jones movie is gonna be like.
What it actually is.
I've decided to distance myself from my problematic son much.
Oh God, pardon me.
Is I bless you? No, that's not right.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Woo!
Tight. Tight.
Lick.
Another one.
New field work is up.
The Secret of Giants.
Ooh.
Oh, there's even more inscriptions that I can find.
Cool. See, this is the kind of stuff that actually titillates my excitement. Yes, I used the word titillate. Fuck off.
I mean, it seems like, you know, you're just feeling sufficiently titillated, you know, what can I say? Hello, Noir.
Not a thing, man.
That is my gun? I'll put that away now. I. E.
Yeah, this will do nice.
I
Okay.
actually used...
My man just fucking hot swapped right back into priest mode. Walk through that door, instant priest, iron grip.
Stringi mi forte.
Could learn something. from this.
It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I actually had a nice day at work. I saw a sweet little dog. I gave it a nose boopy, and it was a service dog.
Nice. I think the 2 interviews I did today went pretty well, actually.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Someone also brought in a Yorkie puppy today named Roxy.
Oh.
She was so sweet. I love dogs.
Dogs are nice. I like dogs.
Love that smell.
What the
What is
fuck
that
is the
thing doing down there?
So I was holding onto a cane right before I picked up the book, and then whenever you pick up something, Indy drops
goody.
it. So I guess it just didn't know what to do.
Keep the most
Indy, I think there's a much more pressing magical artifact located behind you. Oh no, chill out. All right.
You see, it's all that giant magic. It's filled with giant Vatican magic, and the
Oh
Pope
my
was trying to hide
God.
that there's giants.
dark of the night.
Here there be giants. This cane here be magic. Oh my god, somebody go back and clip that magic.
Mr. Catherine ought to get a kick out of this.
You know something, Con? You can be the change that you want to see in the world. Anyways, give me back my fucking magic stick. Oh, this is so much more palatable. I'm gonna keep saying that throughout the course of this fucking stream. Thing! Money!
Also, I used the word artillery just the other day around my nephew, and he tried to say it, but it came out as artillery.
You
There's
gotta
something hilarious about a 4-year-old trying to say ridiculously long words.
Oh, the artery.
No, he said artillery.
Oh, the artillery.
Every single person is my hickory.
Put it
Then
together.
just on Saturday, we made these little cute gingerbread houses out of candy and stuff.
That's nice.
My sister tried to help out Wayland with his because, well, one, she's his mom, and two, he wanted to just start decorating.
Get my book.
And his gingerbread house started to fall in, and he said, "Oh no, Auntie, look what happened!
Found it.
Oh man!"
Here you
And then
are,
he just
sister.
walked away and fake cried for a second.
Heavens! The diary crescendo of the mad priest. This, my dear, is a window straight into the insane mind. How fortunate
hey.
am I to be reading the lost soul in its own words, expressing its grim
Is it really maddening if it's true?
May God protect you, young man.
Lady, it just says be sure to drink your Ovaltine in there.
Father Gallagher.
I'm tired of this fuck-ass priest.
right.
Get him out of here.
From Boston.
My people tell me you have been
This dude's
snooping around
arm
all
is
this
just
city.
perpetually in this power clutch move.
I didn't know priests had.
He is Italian. He talks with his hands.
I'm no ordinary priest. Mr. Gallagher.
Father Gallagher.
Father, of course. This is not the time to let your prying eyes wander, Father. There are spies and traitors everywhere. Liars, subversives, communists.
Well, good news for you. I'm not a communist.
Well, I'll be sure to be careful. Thanks for the warning.
I thought communists weren't majorly a bad thing until about the
My eyes
50s.
see everything, Father.
Nah, communism's...
Around the turn of the century, the communists burned down Russia and killed all the royal family.
Mm-hmm.
Guardi Dio.
And then we got the hit song Rah Rah Rasputin. There's probably
right.
a bit of time
Rasputin.
between that
Must have.
happening, but still.
Right. Anastasia and the Romanovs and all that biz.
Is that actually...
Especially because that song's actually a ripoff of an older German song, which is about, like, it's like comparing his love to a train, or he wants to, like, get on the little train that will take him to his love, something like that.
Let's see, can I
Happy
upgrade this?
song.
Can.
Then they made it into Duck Sauce or they made it into Barbara Streisand by Duck Sauce.
What was that?
Is there actually any consensus on how Rasputin died specifically? I know there's the whole big story that, like, Russia likes to tell about how, oh, we had to poison him 80 different ways and we had to shoot him 7 times before he finally died. And it's like, I don't think that, I don't imagine that any of that's actually true.
Tried to poison him, didn't work. Tried to shoot him, didn't work. Ended up drowning in icy water.
They shot him and threw him in a river. I mean, you can probably banty about like which amount of ratio did it, but I mean, it's probably one of those.
Yeah,
Most
I
of
mean,
the
Probably a combination of
crazy
all three.
facts is they took him out late. They like tried to dredge him out and then burn him later. And then it kind of looked like he was moving, but no, that's what happens when you burn somebody's like body when it's been frozen in the river.
No, yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna move.
Yeah, it's gonna do weird things. Yeah,
I don't need to
Especially
be here.
if it was in
it's
a
frozen.
frozen river.
It's Russian, so yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, though, they really did try to do everything possible because I don't know, did people genuinely just think that he had some kind of abilities?
I mean,
He was at least a man of heavy persuasion and at least some amount of charisma. Like, he was an unpopular guy because he was like from like a cult, which is like we're like Christians, but we think having sex and doing sins sometimes is cool,
Ah, shit.
And then he said he was a magic guy who could do magic things like cure hemophilia, which, as it turns out, he can't. But he can pray a lot and maybe make your son not, I don't know, as weak looking. It's hard to say what amount of health he was doing.
Prayer can't heal your body, dude.
They made a hit movie in the 40s about it called Rasputin the Mad Monk with Christopher Lee as Rasputin. He does a very good job. But they have to change the name of the guy who kills Rasputin, or his main antagonist, because the real guy was still alive and could get in trouble for it.
Oh, damn.
Ah, I see.
They didn't have his permission.
This is interesting because I actually have to get back to this game called the Thaumaturge because that just straight up has Rasputin in it. Like the Rasputin.
All right, Kyle, you asked for it.
The lover of the Russian queen. I think there's something that's kind of...
Wasn't that also disputed?
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, he probably wasn't sleeping with the queen. He was a favored man among the court, but like they're inviting him to dinners. He's not like coming into their house and like sharing soft kisses with their wives and such.
Probably a bit more of that just like general idea of like he was very influential and was figuratively getting in the pants of the royals in this case.
It's easy to assume that Rasputin is very much a figure of the fall of Russia because he is a figure of the excess of the nobles. The stupid nobles are willing to believe some dipshit with a 3-foot beard who says he can cure what ails you with his magic piss water or something.
Hey, those are fail to
all
learn.
the better reason we should stake them.
I mean, to be fair, if I was ignorant and wealthy and a wizard came up to me and told me that he could cure my son's blindness with the power of bullshit, I'd probably believe it a little bit.
A snake in the garden. Why do you not read these notes?
Because it's stored somewhere. And there's a thing here. It's right here. We just need to look for it, I suppose. Okay, so let me see.
Yeah, but how do you
secret. It's in the garden.
Saul Ventura's bookcase. Oh, hold on.
Oh, secret passageway.
Oh, here we go. Ah, I see the problem here. Okay.
Okay, you have to pull them in a certain order then.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna brute force it, so let's go ahead and, Alright. Journal. Notes. Inspect. I have redesigned your bookcase as instructed. Your 4 favorite medieval Latin books have been placed at the specified spots must be taken alphabetically. Oh, here we go. So, Francorum, Logicae, QDV, Philosophy. So then, if it's so is it by the... So is it by the Latin alphabet, or is it by the American alphabet?
The Latin alphabet is the normal alphabet.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure I'm not the best about that kind of stuff.
If anything, the Latin alphabet is just the regular alphabet without J's.
So by that logic, we would go Francorum, Logicae, Philosophae, QDV.
Okay. Oh, there appears to be a fascist in the room with me.
I fucking knew that would happen if you threw the bottle.
Ah, it's fine. Alright, back to it. Okay, so yeah, the symbols on there, okay, hold on, let me just, double check the note again really quickly. I gotta remember which ones are which. Okay. Note. Okay, so, yeah, so it would be F, L, P, then Q. So, F is the crown. Triangle is L. I'm gonna call it a ship wheel is P. And then the star is Q. Okay, so... Crown, triangle, wheel, and then star. Okay, so...
Crown is to your left.
Crown right here. Yep. Crown, triangle. Wheel. And then the stir. Alright, open that bitch up.
I surprise myself sometimes.
Let's fucking go. Money and a note. Father Ventura, I will soon ask a favor of you concerning a matter of great importance to our country. Knowing what a loyal compatriot you are to our cause, I trust that you will do what needs to be done. You have a great future ahead of you if you play your cards right. We must coordinate this efficiently. Come for a visit next week. I'll organize a proper banquet that we can discuss the matter in detail. Your friend Benito. Damn, personal friend of Benito Mussolini. This bitch.
It'll be another 8 years before he's killed.
Damn. Unfortunately, this isn't an alternative history, and we can't make that sooner.
Not easily.
Ventura's in his back pocket.
That's the DLC. You gotta raid Lake Como and just find him and Mrs. Pataki and go to town. Who knows?
It's like the goddamn missions in Sniper Elite where you have to kill Hitler or Hitler's many lookalikes, but instead it's just killing Mussolini.
Oh, you get fall damage.
Okay, so one of the inscriptions.
Fall damage.
I am deeply aware of this factoid. Let's climb up. There's another inscription over here.
Hells yeah. Do sub, bro. Hells yeah.
Fuck yeah. Cheers, bro! Okay, the next one seems to be down in the courtyard over there. Oh. Yep.
There's just something inherently cool and interesting about discovering these sorts of things in history.
We founded this channel on solving mysteries.
I know! Isn't it great?
We're like an even nerdier version of the Scooby-Doo gang.
If we rewrite some histories, does this make them officially DuckTales?
Woohoo! Here,
Here's my next question. If we're like a nerdier version of Scooby-Doo, then who the fuck here is Scooby?
Where?
Because it can't be AC.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it was AC.
Why you got beef with him?
I don't really. Oh, hey!
Beef with him.
There was a guy standing there that whole time.
I mean, yeah, but he seemed like I thought it was a worker. I didn't think it was a fascist. There we go. Oh,
Ooh,
well.
I
see. Okay.
Oh, you got stamina.
You gotta train your grip like Legend of Zelda or Metal Gear Solid.
True. Fucking Raiden was Gripomancer 9000. Goddamn.
You got that level 3 grip. He trained for it.
But he was... Yeah, pretty much. The only thing Indy's trained for is how to run away from giant boulders. And how to beat up...
I'm sure he's done plenty more.
Da, 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 da.
I also said beat up fascists.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure beating up fascists should be a universal thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can't really use it as intermediate training.
I mean, Con, all you gotta do is grab the sledgehammer in your garage and swing it at the nearest fascist, and then laugh.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da.
Woohoo!
But arrest, butcher!
Damn, they just did not give a fuck.
They really didn't.
I don't like fascists either. I'm contractually obligated to be here. Also, I'm a priest, maybe, or a nun.
Someone of the cloth.
Clones,
Lord,
niece.
Christ.
I mean, honestly, I always thought it was a bit silly that women couldn't be priests as well.
There are women in the States who can be ordained. Oh, that's a good thing.
Oh, that's interesting, at the very least.
Yeah,
Not-
one of my one of my former neighbors was one. I have one of her old Bibles.
Oh, cool.
Her family was just going to toss out these beautiful embroidered Bibles with pressed flowers in them like they were some kind of garbage.
Yeah, maybe they just aren't particularly religious, you know?
They
God
wanted
knows
to
I'm not.
pull out like 10 different Bibles like that, man.
See, now, when are we gonna move to step 2 and have men be nuns?
I think that's what monks are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but when are they gonna wear clergywoman robes? Come on.
I mean, isn't that just a priest?
I mean, you got to be the change you want to see in the world. You have to
True.
start wearing the habit. You got to get into the habit yourself.
True. I could start... You know, it's true. I could try to be those sexy nuns from Hitman Absolution.
There's only one way to make it happen, really.
True.
You either do it yourself or be rich enough to be able to do it yourself. Or I guess rich enough to hire someone else to do it for you.
This may sound a bit sacrilegious, but which is sexier? A femboy in a nun outfit or a hot muscular chick in a priest garb?
What?
I mean, Colin's asking a legitimate question here.
Let me get the question again. Is that, there's a Jeopardy on, so my attention can be peeled at some time.
Is
Ooh,
Jeopardy still
who's winning?
airing?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
of
is.
Not that finished in like the 2000s.
No, it's still ongoing.
Okay, so...
Yeah, Black Butler's still going. You didn't know?
2 inscriptions are missing still.
Not reading Gone Gone Joker?
Might be related to the story, then. Okay.
So my question was, which is fundamentally more sexy? A femboy in a nun outfit or a muscular hot chick in a priest garb?
You know, I could see muscular nun, but muscular priest outfit doesn't really...
I mean, see,
but
it's like...
neither of these are revealing outfits, mind you.
I mean, well, it's like, people have been able to make revealing, or at the very least, sexually assented versions of nun outfits previously. The question is, can we make priests sexy as well?
I dare say yes, you can.
I mean, the problem is all they wear is just like the plain, like literally by definition, the plainest ass drip that ever existed. Of black shirt, black pants, probably black shoes and a black belt, and like a little collar, and that's it.
That's why I'm
If you're
giving
lucky, you're wearing glasses.
That's why I'm also giving some disambiguation. I'm also talking about priests in fantasy.
Oh, well, that's different. That's priest. You can dress like a white mage. Yeah, that'd be awesome. But they don't let you do that anymore. You can't, you know, sometimes people can't be mermaids, can't just hang out at waterfalls these days.
What do we got? Mind if I borrow your magnifying glass?
By all means. Some of these inscriptions
Fucking...
really doesn't like you.
Offer to beat him, so there's gonna beat up the fascists. That's good.
Look closely.
It's actually kind of funny.
Look harder, though.
Someone has carved Latin all over the symbols.
A secret message from Father Crescenzo, perhaps?
This figure is holding a sword.
Maybe it's a warrior.
Man, sure would be crazy if we actually knew what it was.
Not a giant.
Definitely ecclesiastical.
Could be an early representation of the Christian church. Your Latin is much better than mine, Indy. What do these inscriptions say?
His Latin? You live in the Vatican.
I was about to say, isn't one of the main languages that the Catholic preachings and teachings actually teach you Latin?
Sure, the fallen angel lies.
It's probably all in Italian at this point. But Latin, I mean, only for historical study.
I guess that would make sense.
You still pray in Latin.
Dum diversas.
The papal bull.
Yes. After the fall of Constantinople, Pope Nicholas V tried to declare a crusade on the Ottomans, but...
It didn't happen. Nicholas V, his tower. That's his monument. Let's keep looking. The demon guards the way to the underworld, where the tomb of the warrior giant lies.
A demon? A fallen angel? Mother of God, the Father Crescenzo was onto something.
Maybe this giant's tomb lies underneath the tower of Nicholas V.
Yes, but it says here, to enter the underworld, one needs the blood of the 5 sacred wounds.
Hey, wait a minute. Damn, when did he get 2 of them?
5 sacred wounds?
More Latin to translate.
5
Yeah, to the Nicolene Chapel.
Jesus shed blood. I'm gonna need some blood.
Blood of Christ.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Oh man.
Something
Men.
was bananas. Okay, don't throw away that wine bottle.
Henri, you should go to the tower of Nicholas V and investigate.
Thank you, my friend. I knew I could count on you. Just like old times.
Gotcha.
Alright, well, back to that tower, I suppose.
It says Nicolene Chapel, but it's built into the Tower of Innocent III, so like... It's less that it's his tower so much as he built a chapel there. Like, Pope Innocent III's tower is like the oldest part of the palace. No, that was mine. I made it good.
You know, I heard that Saint Michel Boligny.
Oh my fucking god.
The greatest of the French saints.
True. The only one that's worth a damn.
Saint Michel? Oui.
There's just one instance where the fucking where the house from the house in Fata Morgana is just the fucking Sistine Chapel. Put the Pope in the witch's torture chamber. Do it now. What's the matter? A Pope can't go out. I mean, a priest can't go out for a little jaunt. There we go. All right, let's go find the underworld. Going to hell, going to hell. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey. Wine. Pop that shit in there. Okay, but like, how would it know if I was pouring wine in there? Like, I don't think they had wine detection mechanisms back in fucking 1907.
Suspend your disbelief. Suspend your disbelief.
Well, don't need this anymore. Actually, I can't get rid of this wine. Explore the underworld!
Father Antonio.
Awesome! Candlestick?
Indy be nimble.
Cool. Steady as it goes.
I do appreciate how that's automated.
What, the map system?
No, the candlestick. Like, whatever, if you just walk up to the torches, it'll just fucking go off. Oh, there we go.
Wall torches!
I didn't even click anything for that one, it just fucking does it. Yeah, hold that for me. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's
Yep. Yeah, this seems to be intentionally lit. Let's go ahead and snap a picture of
Secret wounds mural.
Jesus on the cross. 5 sacred wounds.
See, that's why you couldn't get rid of the bottle.
We need more wine.
Needed it.
God, they're really happy about that wine animation. God damn.
Poured out for many unto remission of sins.
Solve the sacred wound puzzle. Sorry, sacred wound puzzle. Fuck. And I guess Mary would be the sacred womb, huh?
Let's see what this does.
You've activated Jesus number 4.
Mm-hmm. When do we unlock the sacred Mambo number 5?
You know, he promised us when the pandemic was over, we'd get Mambo number 6, but he hasn't done anything for us yet.
Walking on water.
Coaching the boat, walking on the sea. They were terrified.
You know, I mean, you know, it is kind of strange to say, but this is technically a setting in which a lot of religious history is real. Because, I mean, you have the actual, honest-to-God, Ark of the Covenant. Alright,
You already added the wine there.
Well, I mean, so... What is this? Oh, I see. You have to kind of sync it up with the symbol, specific one. Maybe?
I have to turn up the brightness on my phone to actually see what the fuck is up.
It is a bit dark, I'll give you that, but I mean... I think the average stream parishioner will see this just fine. I'm trying to think, because, like, obviously, I get what this is going for. Like, that's the third one of the... Okay, well, you know, here, we can just kind of go ahead and pour some more of these.
Like these miracles?
Out of the way.
Time to get this bitch out of my sight.
Don't break it.
Oh, I see.
Thanks. I gave to that.
Oh, I understand it now.
Drinky all of it.
This is referring specifically to the left foot of Christ. Or rather, the right foot from his perspective. So we're just gonna go ahead and pop this bitch over number 3. Mm-hmm. Indy, put it away. Indy, stop cranking it. There we go. Alright, so this
Andy,
is the
don't
cup.
crank that soldier boy.
Brr. Indy, you're wasting perfectly good red wine! Indy!
So this one would be for his left hand.
So then the proverbial, let's see then. So that's that'd be the left hand.
Left hand.
Left hand number 2. Mm-hmm. So right over here. Indy, let go. Indy. Indy! There we go. Alright, let's see. Where's more glug glugs that I can pop this bitch into? Well, there's one right there. Oh, there appears to be another one right here. Okay. Ah! I've been trapped!
That one. And he gave to the disciples and said, "Take, eat. This is my body."
Pop that shit in there. So that'd be his left hand. Left hand is 2. Okay. Alright, now I just gotta get out of here. I left my fucking candle at home. It's not my fault I didn't know I was gonna be needing this. Oh, well, I mean... Okay. Damn it. Oh, hey, it's the spear that killed Jesus!
Side of Jesus with a holy lance.
I love when they use that in Evangelion.
Wait, Longinus?
Yeah, Longinus.
Yeah, that's the name of the guy who stabbed him.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was Longinus, but I mean, I guess Longinus makes more sense.
Which it depends on which language you're speaking.
All right, so the spear itself is spear's number 3. Okay.
I've heard one.
He finds the fake spear of destiny at the beginning of Dial of Destiny.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's like, oh right, the spear of destiny. Oh, this isn't real.
Yeah.
This is fake as hell.
Oh, I didn't. Indy, you gotta jerk it. There we go. Number 2 for that one. Yeah. Yeah, I meant because that's where the spear would go. Oh, that's right. We need the other foot. I love.
No, it's a Resident Evil sliding wall.
Yo, I love sliding wall. I love sliding. I love obvious loading screens. Let's go. Woo!
He's got a sidle over there.
The atonement of Jesus.
Anointment.
Anointment of Jesus. All right. My final glug glug. 4. Okay. Yeah, that is the left foot of Hebius Christo.
Devious. What's he up to? No one can really say.
Mischievous Christ. There we go. All right, let's see what's behind. Let's see what's in the Jesus tomb.
Zoons.
Oh, hold on a second.
Lord, show us the way.
Here. Yippee! Do I still have to be a priest in here? I feel like I should be able to change that. It's fine. Honestly, at the speed that fucking... Honestly, at the speed that Indy can do fucking quick changes, he should really consider getting into, like, fashion stuff.
There is some historical significance in that.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. That doesn't particularly go anywhere. These are some... I feel like I'm in a fucking amnesia game now. Careful, you're gonna have to look out for those stupid, silly-ass creatures that love chasing you.
This place must be thousands of years old.
Burial
Yeah,
chamber.
yeah.
I'll take that. I don't think you'll be needing this.
This place in the Vatican? Under the Vatican?
Thanks, Captain Obvious. Oh, I was gonna have to take a picture of the Jerusalem cross.
The five-folded Jerusalem cross, symbolizing the 5 sacred wounds.
Oh, there's something going on here. Damn, this is crazy to have in your fucking religion tomb. Shit. That is the staircase that goes back down there. Nothing gonna help me out right there now. No, right now there. Man, I am just fucking... I really should have taken another fucking nap after
That's where
my...
we came in.
I should have taken another fucking nap after my second interview. I'm still, like... I'm still kind of fucked, if I'm being honest. Like, goddamn. I swear
Where
you
do you
miss...
see yourself in 5 years?
Sleeping. Very comfortably.
Well, there's no time to do that now. That's for sure.
Ah, fuck. Oh, my torch.
Oh, if only there was a way to burn it.
They were roommates. Oh. Right. I do have that. Hit that bitch. Ooh. I keep thinking a trap is about to go off.
This is magnificent. What is this place?
Where is it? Tomb of the Warrior Giant!
Tomb of Augur the Giant, who died in the service of God at Escalon. The Warrior Giant. I found it.
I swear to fucking God, it's gonna be empty.
Too heavy. Maybe there's another way to open it.
Oh, hey, Crusaders. It's that thing that guys on the internet who are cringe and mean, say about themselves. Oh yeah! Stick your hand in that hole, Indy!
That didn't work. Should check the other side.
Shield? Maybe we put the shield on the other pedestal now? Nope, not there. No. Gotta go somewhere. I'm trying to think if it isn't the same symbol on the medallion. Oh, can I just like toss this down? Let's see. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, hit this bitch. I'll admit that I did react to that a little bit. Release your grip from me, foul contraption! Oh.
Well, that's not good.
Indy, you broke the thousands of year old doohickey! We're gonna die! Indy! Oh, I mean, that's one way to do it. Oh, that's a big set of bones. You know, if you think about it, do you think, like, if, like, let's, like, ignoring the hypothetical surrounding this, but, like, let's say that, like, an alien species discovers our planet, do you think that they would, like, make films, like, in the style of Indiana Jones, but for, like, collecting relics of our modern era? Would they see the trip to White Castle as something of, like, an actual, like, strange historical significance?
Fountain of confession. Entrance to
Locating the tomb of the gun that killed Shinzo Abe.
There it is.
Oh, so I guess they just made the Nephilim into creep.
Would having a Nephilim in within a Christian circle be antithetical, as they are part angel? Bulldozer!
I mean, ostensibly, that's why God flooded the earth. Flooded his barn. There's too many Nephilim and Gibborim around. Don't like that, whatever those are, unclear as it may be.
Damn, you know, God saw, you know, I noticed that a lot of the people around here are actually kind of sick with it. Alright, hey, Noah, I'm gonna flood this bitch. Can you just get all the non-sinful things out of here?
And by non-sinful, they just meant 7 of every clean animal and 2 of all the rest. I think the 7 implies so they can eat the other 5.
Ah. Oh, well, I got something out of that at the very least. Wait, oh, that guy, I guess that guy's just dead. I think. It seems like he's just sort of trapped in there. Oh, damn. So it's a big-ass statue. Oh, a sweepy widow baby. Alright. So true, Indy. Well, does this not actually go anywhere? Ugh, where's Tony Todd when you need him? reasonably. Oh, I see. This is less of a climb-in rope and more of a descending rope. I believe, anyway. Whoop. The thing I'll give them credit for is that they haven't really been, like, hammering on the fucking da-da-da-da, whatever, something whimsical, and,
I think that's because you turned off stream. I think you turned on
No, I
streamer
don't,
mode,
no.
and it was like...
I know, I don't even have streamer mode on right now, actually.
Oh, you
Hold
did
on.
turn it on? Oh.
No, I decided to just...
Then maybe they didn't get the rights to it.
Yeah, no, like, I just didn't want to fucking... I just didn't want the game to be completely fucking barren. Oh, yeah, it's right here. I'd rather have the Great Circle outfit. I will say, though, it's a good whip. It's a good whip. I'm gonna use that one. Use the one for a little
Decent looking whip, yeah.
Yeah, what can I say? I like black whips.
Where's the exit?
Well, actually, I just kind of like, you know, black weapons are cool in general.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's strange. Why did my whip just change color? Someone...
Must have been all these Vatican waters.
Oh yeah, I figured this would be a photo op. Oceanus.
Oceanus and his sons. Romans were fascinated with ancient Greece.
Oh yeah, that's right. Romans have their own fun, dumb versions of everything.
Yep.
Wonder who that's a statue of.
Maybe through here.
Maybe if it loads.
Ah, it's Kronos devouring his son. Why is that everywhere? I don't get it.
Why is that everywhere?
I guess it's just because it's a creepy painting.
Yeah, but Goya painted several other creepy things than that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he also painted it on his wall where he slept every night.
Damn.
Yeah,
Like that was like depending on where he's rolling on his bed, he could be sleeping looking directly at it.
Come on, Goya painted several other creepy things.
No, yeah, you're not wrong.
No, he has tons of creepiness. A lot of other Goya's works are just like women hanging out.
Mm-hmm. Ah, here we go. No, my water! No, my torch!
He painted the witch's Sabbath for fuck's sake.
Hmm.
The Witch's Sabbath does look good.
Oh, I need heat, but the problem is that this water cancels out my cool torch. Ah, fuck, I was thinking about something and then it escaped me. As many things do. There's some very, very pungent oil still sticking around. I mean, I don't really think oil goes bad, as far as I'm aware, anyway.
Like, it could evaporate, but I guess if it's not hot enough, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's like, oil, I'm not, as far as I'm aware, the general functionality of oil, I mean, I don't really think that it would, like, dissipate over time, because it's effectively just like an as-is, I would describe it as almost like an as-is substance. Oil isn't really going away. It's compacted deep in the earth in pockets and veins. Unless it can fucking, like, separate. It'd be crazy if like, certain concoctions could just fucking, like, separate at the molecular level. Just if you let them sit there long enough. It's like if you fucking left water and the hydrogen and oxygen just split apart over time. Where'd all the oxygen go from this water? Now it's just hydrogen. I don't really know the logistics of that. I've already been here! I accidentally looped around! I'm a little bit silly. My eyes kinda hurt. I would go to sleep, but I really don't want to fuck up my sleep schedule. Where'd I put that fuck-ass torch? Ah, it's over there. Okay. Okay, my eyes don't actually hurt that much. I want to clarify that. I'm not futzing with my health for the sake of streaming Indy's Big Adventure for the GBA. Oh, can I just, like, throw it in here, maybe? That seems like the most logical conclusion to me. Cool. Oh, I took too heavy of a jaunt, and now I'm winded. No, yeah, that was the solution. Wow. Secret found. Oh, this wasn't even intentional? Alright. I mean, you know, on a fundamental level, the Wolfenstein engine does lend itself fairly well to this kind of game because, you know, those games were famous for having, like, secrets and shit, so, you know. What's one more game with secrets in it? Whip yank. Oh, is that really it? Is that all I'm doing here? Hmm. You know, does it do that thing where, like, it pushes back the thing? Yeah, there we go. I wanted to see if it would just fucking phase through the wall. Yeah, what's your story, friend? You just fucking lay down here and are like, I'm just gonna die like this. Hmm. You ever wonder who the first person to do this voice was? who established the Skeletor voice, aka the classic mafioso boss voice?
Well, depends on what you. Usually, your classic mafioso either sounds like Edward G. Robinson from Black Caesar, where he sounds like this, see?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
He's gonna have his word, man.
Which is more like Rocky and Muggsy.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember the thing I was thinking about. I know, you know, Vlad Tepes. You know, that's the iconic one. I feel like a story based on Rasputin being a vampire would be kind of fun. I'm not sure if that's already been done before. But that could be a hypothetical gold mine for me.
It seems, according to White Wolf lore, Rasputin was a vampire.
Ah, okay.
Possibly a master vampire.
Damn, what happened?
Beats me.
He was also a vampire in Blood Plus.
Huh. Oh yeah, Blood Plus. I think Suda did a game for Blood Plus, actually. It's not translated, though. I think they're working on it. Oh, wow, Oh! Are you stupid? Do you have brain damage?
Eep.
Holy shit!
Oh, damn.
Oh, I gotta heal. I haven't been fucking taking care of myself at all. Shucks, howdy. Ow, Ow, okay.
Haven't even eaten any bread or fruit.
Oh, the synchronization. Did they teach you that in fascist school? Wait a minute, I have a fucking gun! Thanks for just,
Problem solved.
Thanks for just kind of going single file, guys. I really appreciate that.
I'm sure those bullets are fine in this archaeological dig.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they're gonna find that anachronistic to this world at all. Alrighty then, let's just go ahead and eat some fucking bread. Bread.
That's a good cornetto.
I got an achievement for eating a cornetto. You know, we gotta have some figs as well. Oh, and some oranges. And a lemon.
How do you just takes a bite of a lemon or an orange?
Here, I got a nice little billy club. Still works. Oh yeah, you can't just inventory that. I think it's kind of funny because it seems like oh, you can only aim while shooting. Actually, that's kind of cool. Oh wow, they're really fucking being pedantic about this. You gotta fucking, if you're using your gun, you better be ready to use that fucking gun. Any more fascists up here? No, but I can do something fun really quickly. Yo. Oh. Hey, come on, it's really dark. You can't see me. Fine. Die.
Hey, Manga Erotic Zeph is getting a website now.
What?
Who? Autoerotic Zeph?
No, Manga Erotic F. Like erotica,
manga
erotic manga.
Yes, I hadn't heard about that somehow.
Or at least seinen manga, like Restaurante Paradiso.
I would say that there's probably a difference there.
Is a little bit, yeah.
Look, I'll level with you. I'm not, despite the raunchy comments I make every so often, I'm not really in the business of hunting down erotic manga.
Can I plead the fifth?
No, I mean, you just kind of said
you're
your
the one who
piece.
brought it up, so,
Yeah, no.
I mean, I presume that it was already something you were interested in because it's news that you found.
I mean, it's like, I'm not gonna
Take a picture of
stop
that.
you
The
from
two
being...
guys?
Yeah, there we go. Lover's Tomb.
Even death can tear them apart. Love conquers all.
Oh man, is the dark secret of this going to be that like the giants were too gay and now they're not allowed anymore?
I mean, I will say one of these looks like they're kind of wearing like more of a flowing robe and drapery type.
Oh, now
outfit.
we're rewriting history, huh?
True. You know, if we want,
men couldn't wear flowing robes anyway at any time.
I mean, that's true. They can do that. Yeah.
I kind of thought that was Orpheus.
Well, it's Rome, so.
But Eurydice doesn't have a big tree head in that image. That's how she looks like in.
And Orpheus isn't a disembodied head.
It is in the catacomb, though.
How come they don't have dogacombs?
You know, I know that. I know why. I know why they made it so that like the FemC and P3P gets Orpheus as well as their like main persona. But I thought it would have been cool if they had it be like Eurydice instead. Granted, she wasn't really famous for being a musician, and I think the kind of the general idea of that is like, you know,
If anything, I think she's only famous for dying.
True. I mean, I was always kind of fond of that interpretation of them, where like Eurydice was kind of like also like to sing along with Orpheus effectively. That is something that Hades did at the Hades the video game, not Hades the hell. Really? I figured that would have been obvious.
Yeah, throw it.
Nope. I guess I just need something heavier.
It looks super obvious that you need something to block it.
I think the problem is I need like something that I can hold on to that's a bit heavier than that.
And maybe if you had a crowbar.
I mean, there's like those big like fucking there's those big like candle malls we've been seeing every so often. I bet I can use something like that to bust it down. That, or maybe I need to put up that other one somewhere else.
Or
what if
a
I just move this?
maybe?
Move the bust. Okay. I mean, yeah, of course. I just wanted to fucking.
And do you have any other like big thingities you can slap it with?
Oh, I see. I have to do it from the other side. I see. Pop this bitch on there.
Cool.
So now we just take this bitch, drop that bitch down. Aforementioned candle mall. Woo! Woo! Alright. Of them, just for fun. Alright, give me that shit. Pop that bitch on here. And back to the mission. Alright, thingy! Give me that.
An ancient dildo.
From a long time ago.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me today.
It did have that sort of shape. I'll give you that.
I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this.
Careful, you might get syphilis.
Ancient stone syphilis. Hey, my torch! What the fuck?
Syphilis.
Why did you have a prepared rap beat for syphilis?
I don't know. I kind of just do stuff, I guess.
Fair enough.
So basically, I'm kind of awesome.
Oh no, I wouldn't call myself awesome.
Well,
Fair.
we would. Yeah, I think you're pretty awesome, Colin.
Thank you.
Remember, everybody, you're not allowed to compliment their friends because they won't actually take the compliment at face value.
Especially if you've been browbeaten by a lot of bullies in your lifetime.
I mean, I'm not really one for beating anybody's brow. Oh, that's the Lover's Tomb once again.
These catacombs are immense.
No, yeah, pretty big.
It's
Hold up.
almost as if you need a map.
You could put a whole video game down here.
Or I can go pick up this ancient relic.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna be able to
It
fucking...
looks more like an L-shaped flashlight that's been just
It's
codified.
one of those James Sunderland flashlights.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Looks kind of like the classic L-shaped flashlight from Silent Hill, just older, dustier, and way more mustier.
And not as attractive, really.
Mm-hmm. Like the idea of like fucking cracking it in half and using it to it just turns on like a flashlight or a glow stick. Okay, see, oh, we just made a little bit of backtracking, you know. Also, I didn't really think I needed a map for any of this. Like, I'm just looking around, you know. This place is big. It's huge. You're the one who's always telling me to take my time. Look at me, I'm looking around. I'm exploring.
Fair is fair, dude.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now we're wet. Chat, post your top 10 wet moments. And I know, I don't mean that in the sexual. I mean, like, when you were, like, in a shitload of water for no particular reason.
I'm just trying to think. I mean, one time we had a huge leak in our front yard that from something or other. I went to go help, just try to refill the hole that was being dug in, and I underestimated how far my feet would actually go in because it was a really big, really huge puddle and everything. And it got to the point where I was up to my ankles and then my knees in mud. And I stepped out and I lost my shoe in the mud.
What's so like a foot of water?
No, a shoe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I lost my shoe in the water and mud.
There we go. That's how you kill a Nazi.
Great. Backwards.
Then another time I taught my nephew how to use one of those pump action water squirt guns that you can buy for like $2 over at the Dollar Tree. I taught my nephew how to aim a water pistol, and my parents and my sister hate me for it now.
Hey, you know,
actually really good aim for a 4-year-old.
Hey, you know, kids are, you know, gamers, kids will figure that shit out on their own.
It's also a water gun.
Give him an enema. All men are friends. Hey, fucker!
Fucking ass.
Back off!
I'm back.
Oh,
They did.
we're looking through a deeply religious
Cracking
tomb.
more fascists.
And we're cracking fascists. Cracking fascists. Cracking fucking fascists.
Cracking fascists. We're cracking fascists by the neck.
Correction.
Hey.
Isn't a question? Doesn't like calling someone fascist imply they have some degree of power or control over something?
No, I think
Well,
at this
I
point
mean,
it's kind of just.
You can have fascist views and not be in control. You can be supportive of fascism.
I guess. Just when I hear the word fascist, I think of the funny mustache man and
I know. Also, yeah, it's probably
people with a degree of influence.
Let's just go ahead
If
and.
they
big
have a
evil
degree of
rulers and all
influence
that.
and they're fascists, I don't call them fascists. I call them asses.
True. Assists.
Assists?
No, I call them asses.
You have to assess the window. It's the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Did you just run on the air for a second?
Yeah, a little bit.
No, I called them asses. Asses.
Con, I wasn't even I'm not even talking about that.
Pussy.
What is this, from dusk till dawn?
Hello.
Oh, it's Sister Mysterious.
She is the female sidekick. I can already tell you that for free.
Are
Mary?
we like how long?
Thanks, pal.
Shove.
Bam!
It's even better.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Ed.
She's looking for the D.
Life has many doors, that boy.
Oh, she's been the one who's been carving the little Latin messages.
What are you up to?
It's hit character archetype femme fatale. Oh,
Ugh,
did she lock
nosy.
it? Oh no, she didn't actually lock it. Nice.
You go.
Where did you go? What did you do and why? Shanghai article. Japanese bombs kill hundreds in Shanghai. Not too surprised by lack of warning. A Japanese air raid has shocked Nantao, a district in the city of Shanghai, killing hundreds of Chinese civilians and wounding many hundreds more. No warning had been issued by the Japanese army, which it had previously promised to give time for the civilian population to leave the area. Around 3 million people live in Shanghai, making it one of the largest cities in the world.
Ooh, careful. Japan may deny that.
The seizing of Naotao was pretty much just before they seized Nanking, which the Japanese, I think, are still at least willing to deny we didn't do everything that China says we did.
Yeah.
I probably should look the part before I run in there.
Little bit, yeah.
I'm not really supposed to be.
could...
I'm not supposed to be here anyway, so this is just kind of.
Wish I could quick switch clothes like that.
True. Like I'm saying, Andy would kill in the fashion scene if he could just do this shit.
Anyone see a nun?
I mean, I think she just went out this way. Yeah, there we go.
Enjoying the view?
Theme of feminine charm.
Excuse me, Father.
Gallagher, is spying on people part of your daily nun routine, sister?
I was actually just bird watching.
Oh no!
Oh, fuck.
The Zeppelin!
It's a dirigible!
Just one bullet to pierce that, and the funniest thing will happen. Maybe is that why blimps
That
were
would
retired?
Blimps were retired because they explode very easily.
I'd say we could do that, but that would kill a lot more than fascists. Oh, hey, it's Mussolini!
I've only got one word for you, my friend. Hindenburg. Good luck.
More like Il Douche.
Okay, are those... Okay, those are Nazis. That is the most stereotypical even German. Yep, there we go.
Leader of the Fears Occult Research Program.
Oh my god.
Yo, we're hitting up Die Glocke. Let's do it.
Ooh.
Die Glocke
This
was
is now the dumbest and greatest thing in the world.
Die Glocke, the bell is a well-known
And you ain't no nonsense,
German
sweetheart.
conspiracy theory. It's eventually what went on to inspire Derice from COD World at War.
I see.
For a reporter.
How'd she steal that so quick out of his bag, by the way?
She's a thief.
With her hand.
She's not a real nun.
And right now,
With her
I'm looking at
hands.
the disappearance of someone very dear to me. She was abducted more than 6 months ago.
She's a
And I
lesbian
believe your
nun.
friend Emmerich Voss is responsible.
That's Dr. Laura Lombardi.
Do you know her?
She's one of the world's leading experts in ancient languages.
Yes, and most importantly, she's my sister.
I don't think she's
No, she's
a
not a
lesbian.
lesbian,
Her name is
Damn.
Jeanette.
Oh, she could be a lesbian who has a sister.
True, yeah, no, that's a good point too. Look, you know, the most important thing isn't really to assume anybody's
Cat mommy.
anybody's sexual orientation until they're kissing somebody or doing something. And even then, they might still be bisexual.
You're profoundly strange, Dr. Jones.
It's kind of
being a
Answer you
nun,
give me
sweetheart.
some more questions.
it's kind of hard to kind of gauge these things, whether or not unless the story is specifically about them
I mean, I'm
being
taking
one way or
shots
the
in
other.
the dark. I have no idea.
No, yeah, true. I'm thinking out loud a little bit, you know. It's a strange gambit to be like, oh wow, these characters. It's like a character does something or another. And it's like this character is strictly straight. There's no way that they're bisexual.
See you around, Strambo.
Strambo. Who up Stramming they bow?
Rainbow?
Ah, blue, blue, blue.
Oh, here, perfect photo opportunity.
Strambo. Weird. Yeah, she's just calling you a weirdo.
Well. Problem solved. There's no fucking way they would actually...
Do you think you can? Well, they probably wouldn't reach.
Yeah, no.
What do you mean?
The bullet would drop off before. I would probably need like a sniper rifle or something to actually shoot it down.
Five head.
Also, I imagine like it really can't just be. It can't just be like one bullet, you know.
No, one bullet would just put one bullet would certainly put a hole in it.
I'm just saying like whether or not it would
Which
actually
you can
explode.
This is a very glaring weakness of the balloon.
Oh, you can carry twice the
Fruit
amount of
bag.
food.
Yo, let's do some fruit maxing.
I mean, you do that already in real life, no?
True.
Yeah, how much fruit do you have on you right now, Orange?
You know, I could actually go for some fruit right now.
When was the last time you ate some fresh fruit?
Oh no,
huh?
I would no. Like Roboot's also right. I would describe myself as one fruit in particular. Both in the fact that my online presence is in Orange, but also because of my very implicit, and also me directly stating several times that I go in all shapes and directions.
You know, I really could go for some fruit right now.
I could go for another fruit right now.
I mean,
well, I like
there's
apples.
God, there's one in the call right now.
No, I mean, I could really go for an apple or something.
Well, you see, that would be totally different. That's apples and oranges.
No, that's like comparing apples to oranges.
I don't particularly like regular oranges. I like clementines.
Unfortunately,
Or like those cuties oranges.
Unfortunately, I'm not the character from The Walking Dead, so I can't really help you out there.
Thanks, Lee.
Orange is not the goat from The Walking Dead.
Or maybe
Not yet,
tangerine.
anyway.
I like tangerines.
I'm gonna morph into this tiny black child before your very eyes.
She's black.
Somebody clip
Well,
it.
that sounds wrong.
I'm fairly certain she's black. Nothing is ever directly. Oh,
She's probably light. I mean,
much
if
to
she
write
is, she's,
home
she's
about.
definitely light-skinned.
yo, I Goomba stomped that guy. Actually, holy shit.
I mean, yeah,
Fucking-
if you did that to anyone, that would definitely hurt like
Mhm.
hell.
Ah.
Or knock
at least
him
that would
out.
at least knock them out for a substantial amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
I just said that.
More than substantial, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do this smart. Do this smart.
Superstantial.
Do this smart.
What do you think he's doing?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I mean, like, I'm fairly certain there's, like, you see, like, one of her parents is a zombie, and I'm pretty sure that they're black? I don't know. It's been a minute. If someone wants
I'm under
to...
the impression that Clementine is indeed a black girl, yes.
Alright. Let's go.
Oh, she's Blasian.
Blaze? Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Ah, man. What a good first 2 seasons of a Telltale series. I don't know what happened to the rest of it, because I kind of lost interest.
You know, actually,
like you just repressed it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, red grapes are actually really good too.
Mm. I think it's kind of funny that Kenny became like a fan favorite character, because like one of his most
kids, was it?
One of his most defining moments was him just being racist at you.
And most of his defining, well, that's the problem with Kenny, is all of his defining moments are all of his horrible failures and worst decisions in life.
Mm-hmm. Also just being kind of aggressive and rude.
He's a real shit, that Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find anything beneath the tower?
Damn right I did.
But he did survive getting dropped into a pit full of zombies.
Which is wild, honestly.
I mean, that's not the first time that a character in The Walking Dead has just, like, magically survived a situation like that.
Right here in the Vatican.
Like Negan?
I believe also T-Bone, if I'm not mistaken, survived that as well. I remember this. I haven't read the comics in a minute, but I do remember distinctly like a scene of like one of those characters either in the prison or in like some sort of like basketball, like or gymnasium rather, and he is just like in a fucking big ass thing full of zombies, and it's like it just kind of pops out and is like, oh no, yeah, I'm fine. I don't really know what came over me. I went crazy.
I went kind of stupid.
Mm-hmm. It does kind of fuck me up that it's like, so they mentioned straight up that like the zombie virus in The Walking Dead is in the air. So like, what does a bite even matter? I mean, I guess it would just.
They figure this out about so at the end of season 1, they go to the CDC and the CDC guy just whispers something to Rick, and they don't tell you what it is. And then halfway through season 2, they tell you that everybody has it, and getting bit just means you turn then. Or you die fast.
Oh, okay.
Anyone who dies immediately, like you turn in like a couple minutes.
Mm.
So
there is no cure, and they can't figure out.
Mm-hmm.
So in The Walking Dead, then everyone just has it by default, and even if you don't get bitten and die, you still turn.
You still turn if you die, yes.
You know, that is kind of an interesting. That is kind of provide a little bit of interesting context to that fucking like tainted meat clip, because it's like, wouldn't that mean that if you were a cannibal, like if you would technically just be eating something that's infected, like no matter what?
That's a solid
technically speaking. Well, I mean, it's also a question of if everybody's infected, then technically nobody is, but it just happens when you die. That's just the long and short of it.
Okay, so then why does it work on humans but not animals?
I mean, at that point, that's just like a difference in.
I mean, it's a physiology.
Dogs and people are two very different living beings.
How come bird flu doesn't always affect humans? Because it's not.
Okay, then
it's just that.
Then what about chimps and monkeys?
Well, it's just that sometimes certain. So it's just
They're going to be, these generalities are the sort of thing that breaks down at an individual level depending on what kind of virus it might be.
I mean, like if we're being perfectly blunt, I feel like a lot of this kind of stuff is sort of nitpicking to a certain degree. Like it's Walking Dead isn't really living or dying on cherry picking how the infectious disease that defines the zombies actually works.
If anything, they play especially fast and loose with it, where it's just. If anything, that's kind of the last note I remember hearing about it, which is just like, yeah, no, we did it. We don't have a cure for it, and everyone's gonna get it, and that's the problem. Continue moving on.
I mean, like, you know, I guess that makes sense in terms of like handling a zombie apocalypse in a modern setting, because it's like
I guess it's just generic enough to work.
I feel like the realist would be like, well, you know, I mean, I think the military would probably take care of a zombie infection pretty quickly, you know? They would just fucking...
I don't think that would...
But I mean, like, if everybody has the disease, then, like, no matter what, as people just keep dying, like, you know, it would be kind of difficult to sort of... It'd be difficult to cap that off, you know?
Yeah,
but there's also factoring, and there's also the factor of, you know, with time, the zombies will keep rotting, and eventually they'll just...
Yeah, no, that's the thing that people don't necessarily get into, which is actually kind of a thing that I wanted to...
One of the 28 Days Later movie kind of addressed this with, like, zombies that are, like, super old. They just fucking melt.
That's actually something I've always considered or just try to give people for when it comes to zombies. In really cold areas, flesh or anything cold just freezes and...
don't worry about it. Keep talking about zombies.
Okay, so just essentially... Because when it's cold, the muscles will go ahead and just constrict, which means they just freeze solid. Once those break down, it would just be easy to destroy it. And in the heat, it would just rot to the bone. So then why the hell, in any immense territory, would any of the bacterium involving these zombies continue to exist?
Look, it's simple, Con. The answer was in front of our faces the whole time. The answer is biocurse.
There's no such thing as curses.
I know, but in Resident Evil, people get a lot of biomass seemingly out of nowhere from magical vials that Albert Wesker makes.
Does not equate to biocurse.
I think biocurse is that. I mean, that's just a joke. That's just like it's just specifically just pointing out the juxtaposition of it being biological, implying it's scientific, and it also being a curse.
That makes about as much sense as the ring or the ring somehow being a fucking ghost virus.
Jesus!
Oh, ow!
Ouch!
The hat!
My spine is broken.
There we go.
Oh, she got the hat.
Turns out that's bad for me.
What have you found?
I mean, there was that one time I sort of, like, I kind of made a zombie that kind of plays off the idea of, like, the body breaking down really rapidly, which was, like, I mentioned it really briefly during D&D, where it was, like, there were zombies called skinnies, where they were, like, their bodies were literally eating themselves from the inside out. Which is what made them so hungry.
Are they like the re-dead where they're just walking bones?
It's more like after a certain point, like the infection is so severe where it's like their body is just being driven purely by hunger, and they're like mostly like fucking sticks and twigs. Like they're super thin and super fast.
Can I push them over?
You could hypothetically push them over, but
strong enough.
But part of the problem is that there'd be a lot of them.
Well, I found this claw.
Well, let's just get a really big stick.
But also,
which
like,
I probably have in my inventory.
No, what you do is you take some kerosene, right?
And restore it. Foundation.
Admittedly, skinnies weren't entire. I will also mention that skinnies weren't entirely my own idea. There was this like 4chan green text about a vault that like they were hypothesizing where it's kind of like the cube.
Be careful.
And there were like, and there's just like basically like your soul interaction is that there are little tiny, there are itty bitty teeny tiny holes that on like all sides of the cube within your vault, and then eventually
people
like
Fallout, right?
Yeah, Vault is in like Fallout, okay. And people would eventually basically like effectively starve themselves and become so small that they would manage to sort of fit themselves through that hole.
This hole, it was made for me.
That is some Junji
type shit.
Like it was, I
Yes,
think
that is
the
what I
hole
just
itself was
referenced, yes,
described as almost like the size of your fist, actually, which is what makes it exceptionally interesting. Which is why I really like the idea of these like super skinny, barely humanoid like creatures that just kind of like persist despite all odds.
So
I remember.
basically, like, oh, go on.
There was a very specific bit that I mentioned where like they just walk along the fucking surface or like the bottom of the ocean because they can't fucking they just can't die.
So they're like the things from Amigara Fault at the
A little
end.
bit, yeah. Yeah, that's actually interesting because like there was a location that was specifically called there's a location specifically called the Amadoun Fault where I was going to kind of have those sort of creatures appear at some point.
Well,
Like
I mean,
specifically
the world's unfucked, so we
Oh
can
no,
probably
yeah.
go check it out.
Oh no, like they're gone now. Like they were stained creatures. Like that shit's just dealt with.
Wait, if all the stained things are gone, then what about like fucking Bloomstain people and fucking?
Oh, I mean, like they're still alive. You know, they're just different now.
Okay,
I mean,
because I was
you
worried
can't.
that B would.
So I mean, putting it bluntly, a lot of the like surface staining and a lot of like the state like the natural like degradation of the world itself just sort of evaporates, and then the people that already kind of had that stuff, you can't really undo that because there's a part of it that still sort of belongs to the world in and of itself. So it's like the strange ethereal nature of them still persists despite the fact that what created them is now gone.
The
To
rotting
anybody
has
just
gone.
tuning in, they're talking about their D&D campaign, which kicks ass.
Yeah, no, it's over now. We finished it. I'm working on the next thing now. And then
Feel
after
free to take as much time as you need.
No, yeah, of course. I'm not planning on starting up Lancer until at least after New Year's.
Good call.
And even then, like I said, there's gonna be the extra bit. I still need to.
There's also factory in cooling off from our burnout and all that.
I mean, it wasn't really burnout. People just kind of became a little bit busy near the end, near the end of it, and we wanted to make sure everybody was around for the finale portions and all that fun business, which makes sense. I do hope I can get certain individuals a little bit more involved with the story beats, because I think it's funny because B's entire character arc just kind of stopped existing by accident, because we just skipped by that stuff.
Will I be able to join in on this next D&D campaign?
I think 7 may be a little too many people. So if I was gonna do new stuff, I mean, I'm willing to kind of shuffle in people in and out. The only problem is whether or not people want to be there, and I hate to do it, but I don't. It's a difficult thing to kind of, you know, give priority to people who have already sort of been a part of the whole thing.
Also, since this is post game, we're all going to be at level 15, so that might be too much for a beginner player to.
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, like the next quote unquote D&D campaign is going to be what I would describe as the post story DLC.
Oh, I thought you guys were starting a new one.
No, we're doing Lancer next. Lancer isn't even D&D. That's the mech game.
Okay, sorry about that then.
Yes, you did level up when you killed the final boss. If you want to actually go ahead and update your character sheet, you can, because I mean, like, you guys will be doing like an additional story thing like a while later, so there will be like a point to leveling up, technically.
I hope I get to pull up with my new paladin order and we get to jump the bad guy. just 50 people divine smiting at level 5 at the same time.
Nah, it won't necessarily be. It's basically just gonna be a small jaunt into the fourth continent and what that particularly entails. The quote-unquote secrets and all the other dumb, unexplained bullshit that we haven't actually sort of dealt with yet.
You know, it's funny that the one continent that I wanted to explore was the stage for the final boss.
Oh no, yeah, I always kind of intended for that to kind of be like a no-sell, pretty much. Because it's like, I always kind of like alluded back to it. Oh hey, cool, I just kind of figured it out by virtue of, I guess, common sense? I don't know. Ah!
You were saying?
That's how you do it.
I mean,
all
that's
you do is just kind of
bumblefucking.
So I'm guessing this takes place sometime after Raiders of the Lost Ark?
This is between Raiders and Raiders and Last Crusade.
Was Temple of Doom before or after Raiders?
Temple of Doom comes before Raiders.
Oh. I always thought it was after.
The fountain! It's rotating!
Cool.
Yeah. But other than that, you know, like, if I'm being perfectly blunt, there will be like that one additional bit, and like then I will proverbially put the board away and just kind of leave that little bit locked up. I don't really intend to revisit the this particular setting again after this is said and done. There might be some allusions to it in certain aspects. You might see there's gonna be characters who are like little, like, you know, nods and winks and all that kind of stuff, but like nothing will ever directly link back to unless I outright tell you, like, oh no, yeah, this is just a thing that's about that one particular bit.
What happens if you turn those handles?
Gee, thanks, backseater. God damn. What fucking handles?
I didn't say anything.
No, not you. Her. I don't want to get backseat video gamed. Oh, I see.
But Justin, the average gamer is too stupid to tell their ass from their elbow.
Similarly, the
Or
average, yeah, or look up.
Handles appeared when the fountain rotated.
Oh, there's handles down here. Ah, I see. Okay.
Speaking of looking up, fucking.
Yeah,
just
no.
a shock kicking my ass.
I do think it's a bit funny that I did kind of found an entire, like, subsect of the horror of that D&D campaign on the idea that people just don't look up ever.
Oh, there's a whole movie named after that.
Well, no, it's called Look Up, and it's about why you should look up.
It's a receptacle to carry holy water for baptizing.
Indy. No, Indy!
Holy City seems to be a place full of mystery.
Also a photo to take here, Indy.
Sister, you don't know the half of it.
It's a baptism.
Wait, take hint picture?
I can move the statue.
Oh, you can have it give you hints and stuff.
I get it. You fill the water and then you pour it into the baptism.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, I see.
That's the idea, yes.
Alright, so here, we just fucking yank that bitch. Did not mean to whip crack again. Sorry, I was just stimming.
Yeah, it's underneath.
I assume that means the water is in now.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do that and then you're supposed to put it underneath and then pull the thing.
Ah, that makes more sense. Yeah. I figured it was gonna be like a...
Crack
It's gonna be like a consistently running water type situation. There we are.
You know, I'm amazed this shit's still able to move, considering it's stone.
True. Ooh. This just feels like this feels like the world's largest fucking puzzle cube.
Yeah, and the ancients really, they were ahead of their time. They were saying, "Solve my puzzles before you were born."
Like some Da Vinci Code type shit.
I will say I don't really plan on Lancer having any puzzle solving. A lot of that stuff is gonna be pretty straightforward.
That's
We
one
need to
side
kill
of
this
it.
guy.
I am thinking of kind of maybe shifting around some of the ideas to have like a little bit more of a western, or like a fantasy western, well, not fantasy western, but like futuristic western type vibe to it, because I know that there's all types of mechs in those things.
That.
I think I have to crank it. I have to crank it again. Yeah, I know.
If we're doing
Yeah, it's in the opposite direction.
If we're doing Western style mechas, I want my robot to be like Dan of Thursday from Gunnick Sword.
I'm just trying
Yeah.
to. What I'm saying is, like, I'm looking at like the aesthetics of Lancer, and I recognize there's a lot of like cool mech designs and that kind of stuff that might not necessarily perfectly fit in with the sort of idea that I have. So I want to kind of adjust the world a little bit to make things a smidge more available and a little bit more interesting.
The Ark of Bulrushes.
Wait, Western as in like the thing, the side of the world that's fallen, or yeehaw?
Yeehaw type stuff.
Okay. What's this
Could be the
fall?
Ark of Bulrushes. It carried Moses down the road.
Oh, I see. So we have to move this,
I get it.
and then we
You gotta get
can...
Moses to the other side.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now this is just like... This feels kind of a little bit silly. I like this. This is fun.
How did I find this place?
Oh, I see. So we have to get Moses from what? Yeah.
Inside the,
What? That is the wrong one.
chest.
No, I know, but I mean,
Yeah.
like,
For another time.
I'm saying my, like, thought process out loud here. We want to get it onto that center one. Oh, is this, like, a block that's, like, stuck? Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay. I wasn't
you
sure
have
if
to
there...
move the line.
I wasn't sure if there was a fundamental difference between one of these things and the other. Oh, we have to move them. That makes sense. Oh, I see, because, like, it locks into place, and then it kind of creates... Ah, I see. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, no, it needs to be able to go clean across.
Mm-hmm.
God, you know what bit I've been thinking about a lot recently because of this one fucking video I watched. There's this thing where it's like, y'all gotta see this, and it's just a fucking link to an image. Yeah, let me find that really quick, like, do you see what I'm fucking talking about? Hold
Yeah,
on.
this is the first I've heard of something like that.
Hold on a second. Oh, there we go. Yeah, something like this. It's like 4, 3.
Is it live Miro?
No, I'm putting it. I'm gonna put it in there in a second. Yeah, there we go. This isn't the exact image, but it's that I'm thinking of. But I think this is the progenitor of it. I love this stuff. I love this. Y'all need to see take a look, y'all.
IMG_4346.jpg. What happens if I put that in there somewhere?
No, it's just I think Mr. Stephen A. Smith here meant to insert an image into his text post, but did not actually, because I don't think he knew how Twitter worked at the time. Someone made a different version of this, where it just says, y'all need to see this, and it's just in its image 4346. So yeah, here, I need to put this... There we go, yeah.
Take a look.
There we are! Oh wait, no, there's a little wooden block here still. Oh, fuck me.
Well, what if you pull it up a little bit more to the left?
Oh, hold on a second. No, that's not gonna work either. We need to make sure it gets to this, we gotta make sure...
No, the wood block dropped, so the wood block needs to stay dropped.
Yeah, no, so the thing is, I think we need to, I need to do... So, yeah, not that one, but...
Turn the center to...
No, okay, I know, I'm just trying to make sure I get this fucking right here, because, like... I need to get, like, the little itty-bitty, teeny-tiny one on the very, very bottom there. Yeah. But the problem is that since the wood block is connected to it, it's moving both of them at the same time. So I just need to create a scenario in which this is not happening. I mean, I think the easiest way to do that would just be this. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, yeah, no, the problem is that, like, that wooden block needs to get all the way through. Oh, wait, no, that's how you do it. Right, you just have the T upside down, so that way it... Yeah, there we go, okay.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
I know, I want to figure out the puzzles by myself sometimes, too, but I'll admit I was being a little bit of a bitch. I'm sorry, on.
Let the streamer cook.
Sorry, I'm really good at puzzle stuff.
I know you are, Con. That's why I asked to be stupid. I appreciate your ability to solve puzzles ahead of me selectively. Selectively!
It's not a selective thing.
No, I mean, like, I appreciate it selectively, because sometimes I do find it helpful, but sometimes I also just want to do the puzzles for myself.
There you go, Moses.
Bull rushes.
Got that, bitch. Let's go.
Why does FF14 always insist on giving me those boring dog shit dungeons to do for roulette?
Man, I don't know. Why did they make boring dog shit dungeons?
Well,
Because sometimes you need a grind.
They're boring and dog shit by virtue of me having only 2 skills.
Mm-hmm. Look, it's simple. I think you should be able to ruin the experience for everybody else by letting you stampede your way through older content. During XP roulettes. You're doing them a favor.
With this dungeon, yeah, it would be a favor.
Uh-oh. You accidentally queued into Aurum Vale. Die.
Staircase. Fountain of Confession.
Looks like it won't take long for an answer.
It's a long way down, isn't it?
But yeah, no, when I meant Western, I was thinking maybe a little bit more of like Cowboy Bebop, kind of, you know, like that kind of thing.
Space
Like
Western, you might
Western.
say.
Yeah, like space Westerny, you know. Because like
Music influence?
I mean, music influences everything that I
Of course they
do.
are.
I write encounters to the theme of specific songs.
Fucking A.
Mm-hmm.
Is that lava?
Yes.
I mean, that or it's hot coals, one or the other.
The classic Christian burning face statue. Cave
No.
augurs contentious. Superbi glorum
Trials of Augur.
He the trials of Augur, the bold chase glory and perish in flames. The worthy walks wisely and enters.
Perishing flames.
That's what it says.
Sounds fun. Come on, let's go.
I do still aim to keep the kind of general. Oh, Jesus.
Are you okay?
Damn, they weren't kidding when they said perish in flames. This shit's oil. Damn, this
Walk
shit's
wisely,
gas. But yeah, no, I still want to keep the same general idea of you guys are crooks, doing like, doing dirty deeds at an affordable cost. Well, for the price of freedom. Particularly in a new world setting.
Are you not
Oh,
allowed
no.
to say the line from the song?
No, I
That's
can.
a joke.
No, it's just that you're not really doing it for money. You're doing it because you want to be decriminalized.
And you know what Zach Fair says.
Huh?
That's
the
not
price
even.
of freedom is steep.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
What is a close pendulum?
Mm-hmm.
You are really impressed by this.
I mean, you know, pendulums are cool. Look
Dude,
how
these
fucking
look
ornate
nice.
these are, actually.
They are super
they're very
fun.
big.
Christians were so extra.
And they're jagged.
Oh,
They're
she
not
just.
clean. Those are jagged pendulums.
That wasn't so
What
bad.
the hell?
Was it?
What is this place?
They're in the
Whoa.
monastery courtyard.
Like it was made for giants.
God, I have so much. I'm concerned I'm not gonna have to worry about spending any of my fucking points anymore, because I'm just gonna have an excess of them whenever I get a new perk book.
Guys, I just got the best idea for an album cover.
What is it?
Is it this?
Did you
Why
just
was there
enter a
an-
sewer door?
What the fuck kind of echo came from you, man?
Get the jokes. The
The
shield
echo,
Who, me?
the kind of echo.
Face the
You know what?
challenges of silver.
I can't
Yeah.
tell you really.
I mean, it sounds fine right now. I don't know what the hell was going on there.
Sounded like he had a
Gorgeous
voice, one of those voice modulators.
A voice modulator.
I actually
So
meant to
big
use.
pieces of silver and gold.
Mhm.
statue moved.
I meant to use the. I meant to use my reverb thing when you guys were fighting the final big bad. But I forgot. It's okay. You didn't really need it.
We got too into it.
Mm-hmm.
You got
Is
too
that
immersed.
molten?
Yeah, I think so. There might be
Ew.
water, actually. Oh, no, that's for, like, cooling down the material. I imagine there's gonna be, like, molten silver and gold, basically, like, popping down that bitch.
I see. Literally forged the keys of silver and gold.
How did the clergy
Wow.
manage to keep all of this secret?
Common priests have no clue. Whatever this secret order is, it's strictly for the Vatican's inner circle.
Silver. Seriously?
Listen, my ass graduated cum laude. I'm allowed to make these jokes.
Wait, did you
forsake
graduate
not the
cum laude?
secret.
Yeah, I graduated cum laude.
Dude, that's sick.
What does cum laude mean again?
It means I got a 3.5 average.
You know,
I believe it means with honors.
top 10% of your class.
Yeah, cum is just Latin for with.
With honors, essentially.
I need to check what my GPA was. My parents said it was absurdly high.
Mine was a 3.5, but given my class size, I didn't graduate cum laude.
Wait, there's a size requirement for cum laude?
Not really. It's more just. It's just at least for the criteria where I was. It was whether or not you graduated with a 3.5 or higher. I got a 3.5 like on the dot.
Ours was all based on class ranking. And I graduated in the top 11 or 12 to 13% of my class.
Huh?
But I did know people who were way smarter than me. Some of those people have gone on to do some really cool things as of right now. I think one of them even has her doctorate now.
Look, whether you're smart or dumb, there's an unfortunately a deeply high chance that you will become an Uber driver at some point in your life.
And you will feel burnt out just by existing.
God knows I felt that.
I'm
still
feeling
gonna
that.
do.
Everybody feels... Damn!
Everybody was kung fu fighting, I think, actually.
Time to ledge it.
I know a lot of people say that there's no way that they could have all been kung fu fighting. Me personally, I think they were.
Was it a little bit frightening?
I mean, naturally, if everybody was kung fu fighting, it would have been a little bit frightening.
Oh, well, unless they did it with expert timing.
Well, no, I thought it was because of the expert timing that it was a little bit frightening. Oh, I see.
There.
Yeah, so how are we supposed to do this with a whip? Is this one also going to break?
Rage Giant could just walk up and just grab the pole from right there and just be like, there you go.
I wonder if like a required fucking sacrifice, like you just had to have people set up on both sides.
Thank God we're out of there.
The Silver Trial, in the Shrine of the Silver Monkey.
Angels carrying the blazing fire of forgiveness.
That's metal.
It's a forge.
Cool.
I love metallurgy.
You are literally forging a fucking giant key.
Yank!
This is so cool.
Wow, just pick that up immediately!
Indiana Jones now has a keyblade.
Watch it. I shower.
I mean, shit, you know, Indiana Jones could be in the next Kingdom Hearts game, technically.
I mean, I'm like 73% certain they're doing the Star Wars.
No, yeah, they're doing
Wait a
Star
sec.
Wars.
Wait a second. That means Sora could be punching Nazis.
True. Although I don't know, Disney's been a little bit cowardly about this kind of stuff as of recently.
Well, who are they gonna piss off by punching a Nazi?
Unfortunately, Nazis.
Yeah, Disney used to be so pro-Nazi beforehand.
I think you're right.
And anti-Semitic. Dear Lord Almighty.
I mean, it was the war. Everyone was.
Well, no, I'm more saying that because I'm sure some of you are aware of the situation with Devil. What is it? Girl. I forget the name of the girl, but like Devil Dinosaur. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. There is a episode that leaked that did not make it to air specifically because it covered topics involving transgenderism, mainly due to the current socio-political climate involving the election.
Can't have anything good.
Hold on a second.
Here it is on the Internet Archive.
I can go ahead and offer some rebuttal. That's bullshit because people did some extra digging. They made the conscious decision over a year ago to go ahead and not air that episode.
Really?
I am not bullshitting you.
What? Okay. It would be appreciated if you could follow that up.
The silence speaks volumes.
So people are... No one knows why the hell he decided to shelve the fucking episode, but it is a
I mean, if and when it gets eventually canceled for good, like they're gonna just release the episode online eventually. It'll get leaked.
It's already been released.
Yeah,
it's
no,
been
you
released.
you can already watch it. Thankfully,
it's like,
enough.
Snap!
It's like, oh boy, howdy, there it is on the Internet Archive.
It is just a bit silly to me that they would get rid of something like that. Regardless of whatever context, even especially now more than ever, I feel like trans people need a sense of validation and a proof that there is place in the world despite the current state of things. Unfortunately, I feel like because of a lot of this kind of stuff and even more, transgender people will likely have to crawl back into the shadows, and more members of the LGBT are likely to follow.
Yeah, but that's what creepos and other jerkbags want.
Yeah. Which is why, at the very least, I certainly hope that, you shouldn't obey in advance.
Well, of course not. Everyone always belongs where they belong.
Except
and you
Nazis.
Always...
Yeah, Nazis don't belong anywhere.
Actually,
No,
no,
they
there's
do
one
belong.
place they belong. It's in hell.
I was about to fucking say it, and then you just ripped it right from me, man.
I said the joke, but louder.
Damn it.
Also faster.
Swooping.
Huh.
Yeah, they belong there right next to animal abusers and child rapists.
You know what's worse than a rapist?
A child.
No.
No.
Oh, I see. There's a little grapple point right there on that one.
Time to use momentum.
Nah, I need to move this one a little bit closer first.
Yeah.
I mean, God knows I'm not going fucking quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Nope.
Oh, it glows when you picked the correct one. Okay. Yeah, I probably need to get a little across to the next side so that way I can properly place the other two.
And people think that they can just bully others, or at least say that they're wrong. How do you know what's right and wrong anymore?
Gina.
I mean, honestly, a lot of it just drives me insane because it's like, I feel like a lot of these people who are rallying against this issue, which, by the way, is insane considering that, LGBT people have literally always existed and will continue to do so, regardless of whether or not you try to legislate them out of existence. But more than that, I feel like they're ultimately just being manipulated by people who are using this as a shield to cover up the things they should actually be mad about.
Like how most people are finally admitting that Ben Shapiro is an ass.
Everybody knew that. He was always a dick. Nobody really liked him.
There's no saving. Like, I saw the thumbnail of his most recent video. There's no saving those fucking eyebrows.
No, apparently that's the funniest
Just
part
shave
of
them
all
off
of it.
and
The
start
entire
over
comment
again.
section is both Republicans and Democrats and people all over saying, hey, wait a minute, Ben Shapiro is an asshole.
Yeah, he always has been.
By the way,
you.
by the way, I have some really bad news.
Yeah.
They found him.
Yeah, I know they found the
Found
guy.
who?
Yeah, no, he's
He got snitched. He got snitched out by a fucking class traitor McDonald's employee too.
God. I mean, hey, you know, at the very least, on a fundamental level, he's gonna get a platform now. They're gonna televise this trial.
Who?
The guy who shot the CEO.
The CEO killer.
Oh. I think it's safe that
What?
You should not feel bad for the rich person, Con.
Do not feel bad for the rich person, Con. I know that's not, like, natural for you, but CEOs aren't people.
I mean, it's bad things being done bad people to bad people, but that's not exactly any better if they're happening to bad people too.
But only one has been stolen by an agent
If
of the
anything,
Holy
it's a
See
net
who
sort of
tried to have their
moral
own broke into my
blankness.
museum and fought me for it.
two wrongs don't
something
make a
fishy
right.
going on.
I mean,
Exactly.
I'm sure this makes a big right.
Well, that's probably why he's going to go to trial for this.
I mean, if I was going to say anything about this in particular, while I do understand that it's morally reprehensible to be like, yay, somebody died, the CEO of this particular this is a health conglomerate that is known pretty distinctly for like denying more than half the claims, or at least a third of them, that people ask for, which is insane because they're paying for it. They're paying for a service that's being denied to them.
Statue of Metatron?
That is in fact the statue of Metatron. And it's like, not to mention, immediately after this, there was a lot of situations in which, like at pharmacies and health providers, where they just were denying nothing. Like, they were denying no medical expense that people needed.
They were denying everything.
They had been denying a lot of stuff previously. Like, I know someone specifically quoted saying that, like, they work at a pharmacy that denies at least half of the requests that they get a day. That went down to 0 the day after that the shooting happened.
So you're saying if we kill more CEOs, people will start getting their claims?
Well, it's just more the idea that it's rather clear to see that people have, at the very least, the moneymakers have largely become, I suppose the best word would be, they've dehumanized themselves in a certain degree. They have no sympathy. They literally see the people coming up to them and asking them for money as nothing more than a siphon, and that's why, or a number, and that's why they decide to do this kind of stuff. Which is why when somebody actually steps in and does something about the treatment that they have been experiencing, it generally resolves in, at the very least, retrospection. It's like if you're not going to sympathize with the people whom you are providing a service for in any measurable capacity, yeah.
If you don't see me as a person, why should I see you as a person?
Mm-hmm. There's something deeply ironic about medical quote unquote medical professionals talking about how the people who were supporting this and happy about the fact that the guy died were faceless and behind a screen, even though many of these providers do the exact same thing to people on a regular basis, and this actively costs them their lives or actually important items and appendages. Like, there have been people who said that straight up they had to argue with their healthcare provider that teeth is necessary to continue living and to do your job.
Like, I saw the story of a woman who lost her baby to a denied claim, and then the CEO of that company got his claim on the exact same sickness.
Mm-hmm. The reality of the situation is that at the end of the day, our entire healthcare system is deeply dystopic, and this is going to keep happening because rather than do anything actually productive about it to improve anything, they're kind of just hoping that people will forget about this over time, which I don't really think anybody will anytime soon.
But you know what the good thing is? People are starting to wake up and they're realizing, wait, we can kill these automatons.
Okay, let's not say kill. I don't think we should I don't want to be on a stream saying, you know, yeah, just gun down everybody, go nuts. Don't do that.
What's bothering me
Hold on a second. Something story relevant is happening.
I know, that's why I shut up.
Mm-hmm.
This language.
Do you know it?
It's familiar. Parts of it look like cuneiform.
Huh.
I was gonna say it's
I
cuneiform.
thought you were an expert, Dr. Jones.
I am. Only one person in the world that knows more about dead languages than me.
Your sister.
Who's that?
Your sister? Dr. Lorlo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Book of Prayers.
Junia's prayers for atonement.
Oh, letter.
Brother Locus traveled to the New World and located the word in a school. Locus, huh? Brother Locus received minimal injuries during retrieval. I don't know about minimal. It appears in the form of a cat and has been placed in the treasury of esoteric artifacts. We have to find this treasury, Gina. Maybe there's some clues in here.
Something strange about this painting.
Oh yeah? You an art critic too?
Well,
Dude, what the hell?
I want to see what would happen.
What were your thoughts? What were your final thoughts on Dawn Trail? Anyway, Orange.
You know, I mean, it's not necessarily the most. It wasn't the most enthralling expansion compared to the previous ones, but it wasn't really particularly bad. It was just it was solid, but it wasn't really anything to write home about.
It's clearly setting up for something.
Mm-hmm.
If this patch story is anything to go by,
it's understandable that effectively having to start back again from square one is going to have some issues, as well as there are some very distinct pacing issues as well, and I'm willing to ascribe maybe a little bit of that to the fact that there was 3 different writers on this. Sometimes too many. Yeah, sometimes too many cooks in the kitchen can kind of prove to be a little bit difficult, but at the same time, FF14 expansions FF14 expansions have also had multiple writers previously, so who's to really say?
Yeah, maybe look at the topmost shelf, see if there's anything there.
Nothing I can really grab.
Then the answer must lie within these other books.
The answer could lie in the heart of battle. Yeah, we already have Junia's prayers.
Okay.
The strange cuneiform book. Oh, here we go.
Concerning the origin of the Nephilim order.
Nephilim? What's that?
Hebrew for giant. Children of fallen angels in Judeo-Christian mythology.
Oh, okay, so the idea of Nephilim is different in this, okay.
Historical record or...
Oh no, it's different in Payday too.
The tribe of giants swore loyalty to St. Peter.
Where there are also giants. Pretty sure Nephilim are just big guys that are also angels and demons.
4 big guys.
Sounds very historical.
Myth or history? Just different ways of interpreting the past.
Indiana, you're a professor.
Something behind the painting.
Alright, do you wanna move it? Oh, there you go.
Secret door.
Oh, go ahead. Open it.
Secret door.
I'm just gonna, oh, there we go.
Secret door.
Get in, quick.
I can hear someone back there.
Let's keep going. There's gotta be an exit up ahead.
The children of fallen angels?
In the Book of Enoch, the Nephilim corrupted God's creation, triggering the Great Flood, which cleansed the earth.
Hey, we're talking about that.
Never meet one of those.
Well, you know, never say never.
Is this a dead end?
That doesn't make sense.
There is a symbol here. And what does a world-class archaeologist make of it?
I see.
the same symbol Antonio and I found in the library.
Antonio?
You just gotta put the medallion
I
on
do
it.
have friends.
Huh. How did you...
Look, guess.
Di Turotate.
Ammazza.
I give you the Vatican's treasury of esoteric artifacts. Something there?
Oh no. Just shadows.
Okay, well, I think we can look through
Incredible.
this. We can look through this mysterious chamber next stream. So,
That's it.
yeah, that'll be it for now. Continues to be a very good game. Apologies for the fact that I feel like I kind of talked over a lot of the stuff that was going on by accident, but I mean, thankfully, I think we
We didn't miss much.
story is fairly easy to follow through on for the most part. You know, I'm understanding what's going on. I'm picking up what they're putting down. You know. See, we're gonna meet Dante from the Devil May Cry series next because I'm sorry, from the DMC Devil May Cry series next because he's also an FOM.
You mean
How-
Dante
Oh
el
my
Exterminador de Demonios?
Yes. I'm sorry, I mean C. Alrighty then, that's going to be it for today. I'm actually kind of curious really quickly before we go, because I think we've been playing this for like maybe around like 5-ish hours or so at this point.
That's a good question.
Indiana Jones Golden Circle, how long to beat? Oh, around 9 hours? Huh. I mean, it makes sense.
How much is the game?
Yeah.
But how much is it?
$70 fucking dollars. I got it at a discount though, because I got it for 20% off.
Whoever pitched the idea of $70 games, fuck you.
I mean, you know, at the very least, if you do the side content, it comes up to about 17 and a half hours or so, but it's like, you know, how do you really
$1 per hour.
How do you really quantify that? Yeah, it's kind of hard to put dollars to hours in the mod, even back when games were coming out at $60, you know?
Yep.
Not to mention, I mean, as much as I kind of hate to say it, I would rather a game be 10 hours of pretty good content than like a 60-hour game where it's like 4 hours of good content and then like 56 hours
Starfield.
56 hours of dog shit.
Looking at you, Starfield.
You see, the difference is that Starfield had 100 hours of dog shit and nothing particularly redeemable about it.
Y'all got any game?
Am I
We
wrong,
got
though?
abysmal dog shit.
Am I wrong, though?
No, yeah, you're right, you're right.
Damn.
Oh, I'm yawning bitch today. Bleh. But yeah,
No, don't
no,
do that. It is.
yeah, no, there will not be a stream on Wednesday because I'm switching places with Joshi, so
Oh, right,
that'll be
Video Game
happening.
Awards on
Yes,
Wednesday.
I want to watch Jeff's advertisement show and see, and hope to God that Bellatra wins Game of the Year.
Something.
Is it really good?
Yeah, Bellatra was probably my most played game of the last year or so.
I mean, this year?
I mean, yeah, no, this
Yeah.
year. Like, I mean, shit, what is it? If you go to my fucking top played games on Steam, it's definitely... Yeah, no, I have 141 hours, which is,
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... it's the 12th or 11th or 13th one, probably. And that's not even counting the fact that I have the game on my PlayStation, on my Switch, on my phone. It's a good game. Play Bellatra now and get a free gambling addiction. But, like, you know, with zero stakes.
I thought you said zero